Hi, today I'm going to do a whole bunch of requests that have been stacking up for ages. The first one I'm going to do is about concealers. Now I use this one, that one, by Benefits called Boing, and this is in shade number 2, and it's a perfect match for my skin. So I'm just going to take, it's quite a dry concealer, quite thick and dry, and you can see I have dark circles. I'm normal, I have dark circles too. I'm just going to take a concealer brush, that one, and work it in the areas that I need it. And that's just here. You can see it's going on. Oh, hello. I have both cats in the bedroom today. They don't want to go out because it's so cold. And just up to the nose. And you can see it's such a great colour match for my skin that it just blends instantly. It's good stuff. And I generally take it down to the cheek a tiny bit just to make it blend. Do the other eye. There we go. I'm just dabbing it on really lightly. There's absolutely no need to smear it on or anything like that. There we go. Give that a really good blend. And you can see, there we go, dark circle's gone. Now this is a very thick concealer, so really good if you have dark circles under your eyes too. Now I also have a bit of redness on my cheek. I'll come a bit closer, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's here, tiny bit here. And I've also got this thing from Benefits, it's called a bluffing. You're a bluffing stick, and it's a yellow, really good for Asian skin tones. Green is just going to make you look grey, and lilac is going to make you look blue. So go for something yellow or orange. I'm just going to pop it over that area that's a little bit red. My cheeks tend to get a little bit red. If you have a spot, it's really good for covering those up. And then gently blend it in. I've already put foundation on, so it's best to do your concealing after you've put your foundation on, because then you know where you really need it and how much to put on, so it's really, really light. There we go, just over the top and there, just to hide any redness. And you can see a little redness here, and I'm just blending that all in, looking good. So there, my little cheats for getting flawless skin. My skin is not flawless at all. Now if you want to, you can put concealer all over the eyelid, but I don't, because I use Urban Decay's Primer Potion to stop my eyeshadow creasing. So I'm going to do that now. That's the bottle. Like that, and it really is the best stuff. I've tried a few and they're all a bit too chalky. How this works is, basically your eyelids are quite oily, so this just keeps them from getting too oily, and it's the oil that takes your eyeshadow and leaves it in the crease. So all it's doing is just mattifying your eyelids, and you'll notice that when you put on your eyeshadow over the top, that it doesn't sort of smear about as it would do, because your eyelid is less oily. Now you can make your eyelid less oily by using powders, you know, something that's oil free, but I just find for convenience and reliability that the Primer Potion is really the best for me. Now I'm going to seal all of that in with a bit of coloured face powder. I'm actually using my e.l.f. Minerals foundation powder over the top of this. So I've got a cream foundation, then a cream concealer, and then I'm going to just seal it all in with a bit of powder that is suitable for my skin tone. Now I normally use a translucent powder, but I just find that this is a bit warmer and a bit sort of finer than either of those would be. So just take a nice fluffy brush. I'm using a cheek brush just because I want a bit of control over where it's going, and I'm taking it under the eye, and what this is doing is blending as well as sealing in, so it's not going to run into any creases or lines, fine wrinkles that you have. And finally over the top, and this just seals in your foundation and concealer. And make some funny faces while you're at it. So there we go, I'm all in there and I'm done. You can contour as well. Just put your translucent powder, or I'm using a mineral, over the top of whatever you've done last, because if you put a cream on top of this now, it's just going to cake and not look great. There we go. Face is ready for whatever I'm going to do to it next. So stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to look at a few different colours. Okay, bye!